This 2026 World Cup is going to be a very tough World Cup. We have some of the greatest lineups from France to Argentina to Germany. We have the Netherlands, Japan, Belgium, Egypt, Portugal here, Argentina here, the defending champions, and then we have France also, United States, the host country, Brazil standing right here lift the cup for this 2026 World Cup. It's going to be an awesome journey. In Group A, we have Mexico, South Africa, South Korea, Zesha. In Group 8, Group B, there's Canada, Bosnia, Qatar, and then Switzerland. In Group C, we have Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. I think in this group, the two most tough teams are going to be Brazil and then Morocco. Morocco is going to be a head-to-head game. It's going to be a very tough match. And then in Group D, we have United States, the host country, and then Paraguay, Australia, and then Turkey. And then Group E, Germany. Germany is there, Ivory Coast, Ecuador, Curacao. Group F, Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia. Group G, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand. Then Group H, we have Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. In Group I, France, Senegal, Iraq, Norway. And then Group J, there is the defending champions, the current holder of the previous World Cup, which is Argentina. It's also replied in Group J. We have Algeria, Austria, Jordan. In Group K, Portugal, Ronaldo's team, DR Congo, Uzbekistan, and Colombia. And then in the last group, which is Group L, there is England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. So this is going to be the group stage. Some of the groups really have tough opponents to face, especially if you look right here in Group C, Brazil and Morocco. It's going to be a very tough game. I think in the Group J, it's going to be an easy win for Argentina. Looking at the countries that they've been paired with in Group J, I think it's going to be an easy win for Argentina to qualify in the group stage. In this group also here we have one of the tough opponents. Senegal has been performing quite well over the past years in their African Cup of Nations. We have Iraq and then Norway here. Haaland repping the World Cup for the first time. In Group I, France, Senegal, and then Norway. It's also going to be a very tough game for this group. Let's check out Group D. Group D, United States, Paraguay, Australia, and then Turkey. I think this one there's also going to be a great fight here in this World Cup in Group D. We are yet to see if the host nation is going to qualify into the next stage. There is the round of 16. In Group A, Mexico, South Africa, South Korea, and then Serbia. I think there's going to be an from Group A. I think my my top choice is going to be South Korea, South Korea or Mexico. From Group A, the countries which are easily going to qualify to the round of 16 are going to be Mexico and then South Korea. When we come to Group B, to share your thoughts in the comment section in the live. Let me know what you also think. Which country is going to win the World Cup this year, 2026? In Group B, we have Canada, Bosnia, Qatar, and then Switzerland. I think Switzerland have been performing quite well since their qualification, and then we have Canada right here. So in this group, I'm going to give it to Canada and then Switzerland. They are going to qualify for the round of 16. In Group C, Group C is going to be a battle for the it's going to be a very tough game between Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and then Scotland. And then in this group, I think it's going to be an easy win for Brazil and then Morocco. Morocco is also a tough opponent for Brazil in this category. So I think Brazil is going to qualify in this Group C. In this group, which is Group C. When you check Group D also, I think we've talked about Group D already. When you check Group E, Germany, Curacao, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador. I think in this group, Germany and Ivory Coast. Germany and Ivory Coast in Group E. When we come to Group F, also Netherlands. We have Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia. I haven't followed their matches from their qualification, but all I can say is that I'm going to opt for Japan and then Sweden. From this group, Tunisia has been also doing well. They also did well in the qualification, World Cup qualification from Group F. In Group G, we have Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. In Group G, I think Egypt and Belgium are going to qualify. Share your thoughts. Which country is going to qualify from Group G? Which country from Group G is going to qualify into the round of 16 between Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand? What do you think? And then from Group G, we move on to Group H. There is Spain, Almighty Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, and then Uruguay. This is also going to be a very tough group, whereas we have high-end strikers representing Spain, Saudi Arabia also having good players, Uruguay also having top-notch players. So which country do you think is going to qualify from Group H? In Group H, my number one choice is going to be Spain because they have a strong team. Their defense line, their attacking line, their midfield, everything is on point. In this season, in this year, they have their star boy Lamine Yamal repping them live. When you move on to Group I, France, Senegal, Iraq, Norway. France having Mbappe, having top world strikers, midfielders, and then defenders. Senegal also having their king Sadio Mane. So in Group I think the favorite teams to qualify, I think it's going to be France and Senegal. Norway is also there, but in this group, I'm going to be honest, I will choose France or Senegal to qualify from this group. We have our defending champions right here in Group J: Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. I think from this group, Argentina is going to be an easy qualification into the round of 16 from Group J. Argentina is going to qualify into the round of 16 from Group J. When we move on to Group K, Portugal, DR Congo, Uzbekistan, and Colombia. I think I really want Portugal to win this World Cup. In as much as I'm not a Portuguese, I just wish my idol, my greatest of all time, Ronaldo, is going to lift up this cup in this year, this World Cup. This is his final dance. This is his last World Cup. So I'm just hoping and praying that Portugal is going to lift up this cup. DR Congo is also here, Colombia, and then we moved on to the last group, Group L. England, Croatia, Ghana, and then Panama. I think the teams which are going to qualify from this group, I think England is going to go, and probably Ghana. Ghana has also built a strong team over the past years in World Cups. So England, Ghana, or Croatia in Group L. So which country do you think is going to win the World Cup? Let me know your thoughts. Which country do you think is going to win the World Cup 2026? The World Cup is starting right next month, and then we have just a few days into the World Cup. So which country do you think is going to lift up the cup for this FIFA World Cup 2026? Which country is going to win? Which country is going to win? Which country do you think is going to lift up the cup? Which country amongst these groups do you think is going to lift up the cup 2026, is going to be crowned the winners of the FIFA World Cup 2026? Is it going to be, is the finalist going to come from Group A? Is the finalist going to come from Group B? Is the winner going to come from Group C with Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland? Or is the winner going to emerge from Group D with United States, Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey? Is the winner also going to emerge from Group E, having Germany, Curacao, Ivory Coast, Ecuador? Or is the winner going to emerge from Group F with Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, or Tunisia? Or Group G, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand? Or Group H, Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, and then Uruguay? Or Group I, with the almighty France, Senegal, Iraq, Norway? Or Norway? In Group J is the winner for 2026 FIFA World Cup going to emerge from Group J, which consists of Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and then Jordan. Or the winner is also going to emerge from Group K with Ronaldo's country, Portugal, DR Congo, Uzbekistan, Colombia. Or the winner is going to emerge from Group L, England, Croatia, Ghana, or Panama. I think in this group there are countries representing each continent which is going to battle for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. So which country do you think is going to lift up this cup? Share your thoughts with us. Share your thoughts in the live section, in the live chats. Share your thoughts in the live chats. Share your thoughts and your ideas in the live chats. Which country do you think deems fit to lift up the 2026 FIFA World Cup? From looking at the groups, if Brazil is able to qualify into the round of 16, I just want Brazil to face off Argentina, and then France to face Spain, for Portugal to also face Germany. That's what I'm also thinking about. And then in the final, I just want Portugal and Argentina. It's going to be a wonderful game if Portugal and then Argentina are to meet in the finals, with Ronaldo and Messi in their last dance. That's just what I'm praying and hoping for, that Messi and Ronaldo get to meet once more on an international stage or on an international platform like the FIFA World Cup. Argentina and Portugal. Do you think Argentina and Portugal will make it to the finals? Will Argentina and Portugal make it to the finals? Or will France and Argentina make it to the finals once more to make up for their battle in the 2022 FIFA World Cup? Or do you think Spain is going to make it to the finals? Or Brazil going to make it to the finals? I just want Argentina and Portugal to make it to the finals this time. And then Ronaldo to lift up the cup, for it to be a draw, for the GOAT debate between him and Messi. Which country is winning the World Cup? Which country is lifting the World Cup? FIFA 2026 World Cup. This is for the group stage, Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D, each having top opponents to face, each country having a top opponent to face. And then it's head starting next month. The kickoff is next month, which is the month of June, the 6th month. Which country is lifting up the 2026 World Cup? Answer in the chat. Let me see. Keep your answers coming in the chat, live chat. Which country is lifting up the FIFA World Cup? In the semi-finals, I think Brazil is going to meet up with Spain. Brazil is going to meet up with no. Spain will meet up with Portugal. And then Brazil with France. No, in the semi-finals, Spain will meet Argentina, and then Portugal is going to also contend for a place in the finals with France. That's my prediction. So in the semi-finals, Spain versus Portugal, and then Argentina versus France, and then in the finals, Portugal versus Argentina, where we get to see the last dance between the two greatest of all times in the football history. It's Lionel Messi and then Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal is going to win the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Portugal is actually going to lift up the cup to bring the glory to Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal is lifting the trophy. It's lifting the FIFA 2026 World Cup. Or is my prediction wrong? Let me know what you also think. Which country is going to lift up the cup? The 2026 World Cup. Which country? Which country? Ronaldo is winning this World Cup. If it's not going to be Ronaldo, then I'm opting for Brazil, Neymar to lift up the World Cup. Neymar. I'm a huge fan of Neymar Jr. I'm a huge fan of Neymar Jr. So if it's not going to be Portugal, then probably, definitely, it should be Brazil or France. Either France, Portugal, or Brazil. These are my top choice for the FIFA 2026 World Cup. I just want Brazil to lift up the cup, or Portugal, or France. So that's it for the live. Thank you for engaging. So that's my prediction. Portugal and Argentina will be going to the finals, and it's going to be a very great match.